Hey everybody, Kilt Man back. Anyway, I got had a minute to make some fresh hot chocolate. It's at least 70% dark, just regular whole milk. That's it, nothing else, nothing fancy. Okay, well, I like to spice things up. I like to put, I got a mix of my own spices that I've made. It's got about 10 different spices, so it gives it a little bit of a bang, sort of like a Mexican hot spicy coffee with a little bit of cinnamon on top. All right, so a little bit of sweetness, but natural. It's kind of how I like to roll. And of course, my nifty little wooden mug. This wooden mug has been literally around the world with me. The Philippines, every Western country in Europe, all over the U.S. I bought this puppy back in California. It's got to be now almost 10 years ago. Beautiful wooden craftsmanship, simple. I got the most simple mug that this guy made because I love just the beauty of the simpleness. And kind of has a bit of a rugged feel to it. He's got so many wicked, fancy wooden mugs. He's got amazing tools. He's got a badass workshop. I'm going to attempt to make a couple myself with some nice pieces of wood that I find somewhere in the woods nearby, and see if I can do something by hand, just for myself at this point. Though I am a creative and I do make a lot of things. I've created, like I said, a kilt design, kilt line, created these wicked belts, kilt belts with solid stainless steel buckles. Fabulous kilt belts. Anyway, back to the log. So I just had a bit of a workout, just drilling the holes. Who knew? So I'm going to flip the camera real quick so we can get a better view on things. And at least hopefully I can switch this camera. I'm a bit of a blonde when it comes to it. That didn't work. So, alright, screw it. So, anywho, so that's what it looks like. Looks like large termites have eaten through the wood. And now I can take the chisel and go to town on it and get some nice grooves cut in there, so that I can get this beast ready for outdoor training. So, which I look forward to. And then I've thought of a couple other adjustments I'm going to do on here as well, because you can actually use this log for more in more ways than one. So I'm looking forward to that, and see how that progress will shape. Yeah, I'd say it's about a good 65 to about 70-pound log, and yeah, it's wicked. It's a nice size. It's about a good 7 foot. I'm only like 5'9.5", close to 5'10", and this is a good 7 foot log, which I like. And I carried this back from the woods on my shoulders. It was fun just watching the neighbors look at me like, what the hell is that guy in kilt doing? Again. I kind of do stand out wherever I go. I wonder why. But anyway, while I'm here talking with you, why not get a little bit of a workout in, with this log? And I'm using, a bit of the advantage of how the log is placed, and able to get a nice, good, full extended. I don't like to do anything halfway. I don't like to do the short, it's like pull-ups. For me, I do a full extended pull-up. I'm not the the jerk pull-up kind of guy. You know, I'm old school. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of a new fancy method. I'm guessing it's got some kind of advantage. I don't know what it is. I haven't really looked into it. You know, I like to use full extension. Full extension. You know, no matter which direction, but I do it. That's just me. Everybody's got their preferences, you know what I mean? Just like food. You know, I tend to be by the way, hot chocolate. Not the milk chocolate, all right, not the white or the, but you know, you go for the dark stuff. Good for you, especially after working out. Also, really good for you, you know. Oh yeah, that hits the spot every time, especially the real stuff. Not difficult to make, you know. Like anything, a little bit of time, and bam, you got magic happening, you know. Same thing with your workouts. You know, I've always, you know, slow is fast, fast is slow. You know, I like to appreciate every rep that I do. I like to feel it. I like to get the full effect of it. Every rep counts. I'm not trying to get past the first rep to the next rep. You know, if you don't do the first rep good, and what's the point for the second rep? Just so you can say you got an extra rep. Who cares? Because when it counts, when it really counts, and I do this a lot, you know, I'm a nature guy. I like to be out in nature. I like to go hiking. I like to go bouldering. I like to, you know, climb trees. That's the kind of shit that I love. You know, that's what I grew up doing as a kid. I'm sure there's a bunch of guys, bunch of ladies out there that have done the same thing, you know. My mom didn't want to see me at home. You know, maybe that was a generational thing, but you're out the house, man. Don't even come back until later. Because we're like, okay, and gone we are. So, you know, that's what we did, man. We roughed it out in the woods. We played in the parks, and you know, I love that, man. It's best childhood ever. I've got no complaints, and you know, it's you know, it's important to me that you know, the time you take in whatever it is you do, that you just, you know, whether it's pencil strokes, sketching, brush strokes, make them count. You know, get that vision in. You know, your body is your artwork. You know, I love to, you know, look at my body as its own, you know, free moving art form. You know, everything I do, you know, is towards the development of trying to tweak it, trying to build it, trying to adjust it, trying to, you know. And for me, it's like I like to build balance throughout my whole body. I like to have balance. You know, I don't want to have, you know, big upper body and no legs, or just all legs and no upper body. I don't get it. And some sports, I get it. Some sports are just about legs. Speed skaters. You know, I have a cousin of mine, top level speed skater. You know, the dude was wicked. Holy cow, man! That's why I got into rollerblading. I saw that guy. I was like, holy shit! So, you know, and I love it. But he had no upper body, so I kind of helped him say, hey, look. You know, how do you think you want to get more speed? Right? To me, logically, I'm thinking you need a strong upper body to help pull and create momentum for that lower body. Because it's not just your lower body doing it on its own. At least I don't think so. I don't think ever my upper and my lower body are, you know, their own place. You know, I think I'm connected to it, right? At least most of us are connected to the top and the lower part. So I figure they need to kind of be in balance and have that balance. So when you're doing whatever sport, you can trade off between when you need to use the lower and the upper. Because there's always a trade-off, whether you're wrestling or, you know, basketball or, you know, football. There's moments where you're switching and twitching from upper, lower, lower, upper. You know, there's never just, you know, the one. You know, there's coexisting between the two, if you will. So if you think I'm talking shit, hey, let me know. I could be totally wrong about all of this. I'm only going off of my own experience. Okay? This is just only based on my own experience and from watching people. All right? From watching and watching and watching. All right? So, anyways, back to the log here. I'm going to go get some chiseling done so that I can go have fun with this big beast. And then we'll catch up again later, talk more shit, have more hot chocolate, and hey, it's the Kilt Man. Hope you're having a great day, and don't let the world tell you anything else. All right, man. Much love. Cheers.